What's up, everybody? It is your girl Q1, and I am back with Ready to Love, Season 10, Episode 6, The Nudist. First of all, is this the name of the episode? Y'all, listen, let me tell y'all about this thing called short term and possibly some long term. But listen, I'm not trying to speak that over myself. I just don't always remember what the title be on some of this stuff. So when I write it and then I come back to actually give y'all the notes, I be like, wait, girl, what is that? But you know what? I just needed to say that. Okay, so I missed y'all yesterday, okay, because I thought that I didn't realize that the season for what is it? Family Business. I actually thought that was still going, but we went through those 8 episodes that fast. So I was like, okay. But I was going to give y'all another 2 episodes of Beauty in Black. Listen, I, I was tired, okay? I got in the bed and then I was out. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. But anyway, without further ado, and sorry about my voice, y'all. I really need to get some tea because I'm some tea. I'm hoping I'm not getting sick again because I wasn't no good. Okay. Anyway, as I was stating, without further ado, Ready to Love. Now, if y'all want me to start singing the theme song, drop it in my comments. And if y'all don't, just, let me know. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. So the episode picks back up. Y'all remember last week, Miss Rocky, Miss Coley, ooh, and Miss Sahara all three were at the bottom, and we need to send to home. Well, we just gonna skip the formalities. Rocky is not ready to love, and Coley's not ready to love. So Rocky took it really good. She was just took it off the shoulder like a woman. Coley said this some BS, and she's gonna basically find her a man that appreciates her. I said, okay, girl, listen. This may not be the place that you find your man. Your man may not be on here. And that is okay. Your man is somewhere else. Okay? Be alright with it. So, at this point, y'all know when Sahara get at the bottom 3, my girl gets pissed off. Okay? She was pissed on and pissed off. And I was like, okay. So Cam is asking her, like, why do you have all this energy? Cam, leave that lady alone because she feels away. And I think she's entitled to feel away. And sometimes I just think Cam just want to be in charge of a woman. Like, I like Cam. But sometimes I feel like he wants to be a leader. And I get it. You can be a leader. But you're your own leader. Like, you feel like you have to. Like, I don't know. It's just something about Cam that just bothers me. But I know a lot of people would have gotten annoyed by Sahara and her antics, how she was acting. But she was really frustrated. And it made me, that little scene right there kind of reminded me of something. I'm like, Lord, that's how I act. You ever just had a front row seat of how you possibly act sometimes? That was that. Anyway, but this ain't about me. So the ladies meet with Tommy in the vault, and he wants them to what is going on, Erica? He wants the ladies to meet their second connection. So here we go with all the dates. Deanna and Hussein, they go horseback riding, which I thought was a cute date. Hussein says his deal breakers are selfish women. And Deanna says she doesn't do men who doesn't communicate. Sorry, y'all, communicate. So she goes on to tell Hussein that you just seem like the type of guy that, basically don't communicate, and Hussein felt attacked. And so Deanna then tells Hussein, I'm the type of person that my job comes first. And I guess he kind of felt like, if you get in a that means your relationship gonna come secondary. So he kind of made it seem like, you can, I think in other words, what he was trying to say, you can make time for what you need to make time for. But I think in this scene, after Deanna told him, you just seem like the type of person that don't communicate, I think this is where the disconnect went. Because I think in this moment he got frustrated with her. She got frustrated with him, and they were talking to each other to be heard. Nobody was actually actively listening to one another. And then they just both agreed that they both weren't compatible. And I I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So the next date was Tay and Naeem. Naeem went over to Tay's house, and I was like, "This is your second strongest connection, not Hussein." Okay. All right. So he tells Tay that he's healed, and now he attracts a certain type of energy, because he at first felt like, I have 5 kids, who will want me? Well, obviously Tay wants you. Okay. So Naeem felt like they both had a physical attraction. They both had chemistry. I just kind of felt like Naeem was... you know what? I'm going to keep my comments to myself. But, and even with Tay, I think a lot of things when she talked to Cisco, it just kind of explained a lot to me in her package of the fellas. Okay. So Tay feels like that it's weird, being with Naeem, because, Cisco is her top. This is called Ready to Love. You date who you want. You date, you meet people. You have to meet these people. Filter all of the people out until you find your pick. This is the problem with this show. These women and these men, they attach themselves to each other. And I just be like, if y'all just hanging out, going out on a date, the chemistry is good, how are you guys attaching yourselves to one another? All I'm saying is, this is Ready to Love, okay? And you do what you need to do. You meet people, you date people until you find the person that you are compatible with. Anyway, Shanice and Cisco, y'all, did y'all see Shanice's lace outfit? Okay, it was giving pink, it was giving lace. Cause y'all, we know Shanice got body. I just thought that my first impression of her, I was like, I call cap. I just kind of felt like, she was putting on, like, she was like this. That ain't that. Okay? What you got today is what you seen. No, scratch that. What you got at Fitz's party was the real Shanice. Okay? So her and Cisco went body painting. And so, she asked him, what is something nobody really knows about you? He said he used to shut down. He was in a dark place. This was coming from his last marriage. And I think you was missing something. I think you probably forgot to tell that lady that, your living situation, your driving situation. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. So let me mind my business. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I actually like this connection between Cisco and Shanice. it gives me more grown and sexy. And I don't know, versus him and Tay. I get that they have a connection, but I see more of a connection with Shanice and Cisco because they are around the same age. And you know, anyway, I just see a connection there. Somebody else, other people may not, but I do. Okay, so Rose goes out with Hussein. Hussein, we found out that Hussein was staying in a group home. He gets emotional in his confessional, and he has a strained relationship with his mom. He said that it's getting better, but as far as we know, it's a strained relationship. So apparently Rose was in a foster home until she was 11. She says since they were late, it makes her want to love on Hussein even more. And I need y'all to stop what they call that, trauma bonding. Okay? Please stop trauma bonding. Okay? We will not trauma bond in 2025. You connect with him because y'all share other things in common, not the things that bring pain and grief. Thank you. Anyway, Eddie and Angie. Listen, now when we met Eddie, I thought that he was really cute. He was nice looking. He looked like a taller version of Special Ed. Okay, this is for the people that are my age. Okay, anybody younger, I don't know. But I don't know about Eddie. Since that barbecue or backyard burnout or whatever they just had, that backyard party, I don't really know about Eddie. Eddie doesn't give, he just don't give. Okay, that's just how I feel. So Angie meets up with Eddie, but I'm thinking this is Angie's only top connection. I don't really think she has a connection with the other men. I don't know. Eddie says he doesn't deal with disrespect. Somebody who's always loud and fighting and yada yada yada. So basically, he wants somebody barefoot and pregnant, or as Erica De Niro would say, a maid mattress and a mule. Shout out to her. I just cannot with Eddie. Eddie has an issue with Angie having male friends, and basically he said he works a lot, so he wants a woman to clean. Sir, your mama has taught you basic skills, okay? And if you want somebody to clean, hire a maid. Hey maid, I see you have your maid dress on. I'm sorry. So y'all, Fritz and Rose, they go what they call it, go-kart racing. It was really cute. Rose don't own ketchup or hot sauce in her house. That is okay, Rose, because I don't eat hot sauce. I hate hot sauce. I can't smell hot sauce. Okay? Ketchup is not really my thing either. So you'll rarely find it. I'm just saying. So Rose asked about, not having, if kids is a deal breaker. And I want to say, Rose asked the same thing to Hussein. Hussein said it wasn't a deal breaker if Rose could not have any kids, because we found out that Rose, had miscarriages. A miscarriage. I don't know if she had one or more than one, but she does have one son. Anyway, Rose asked if she's not able to carry, is that a deal breaker? He said, well, no, because, there are other alternatives like surrogate or adopting. And as soon as he said surrogate, she flipped. And I was like, what the hell was that? Like, what the hell was that? No, I don't want no other woman carrying my baby. I'm like, girl, calm down. It is not that deep. It is not that deep. You might want to do a little more research on your surrogacy journey. I mean, on surrogacy. But she just shot it down, and it was like, I don't know if production didn't show something else. Like, it made it feel like that scene was really choppy. So I don't know. Maybe production showed something that we didn't see. But if this was just it, she just kind of flipped. And it's like, again, you're so hell bent on adopting based on a traumatic experience that you had. That's where I think it comes from. Like, your traumatic experiences it just made her flip in that moment. And I'm just like, huh? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, y'all. And I I'm always, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I just felt like she was overreacting. I felt like she was really overreacting. And it's just as simple as, you don't have to find a surrogate. All you had to do was just say, oh, well, I prefer something else. But before you even said, hey, you know what? If I really want a kid that bad, and adoption may not be in the cards, because sometimes adoption is not always in your favor. And I'm not saying this for her. I'm just saying it may not always be in your favor. Just do research. But she just shut it down. And again, I feel like I missed something. I feel like production didn't show something. So thus far, sorry y'all, I'm gonna give her grace, because I don't know. I don't know. So she felt like they just wasn't compatible, and I was just like, okay, I guess. In the next scene, Cisco and Tay. So Cisco feels really guilty about the date he had with Shanice. He wants to tell her, but once again, this is a dating show. This is how you get to know different people. You have a good connection with Shanice. So I'm not understanding this alliance you and Tay have going on, like some of these other people have on here. It's like, as soon as y'all get on the show, y'all ready to snap. Y'all ready to snap onto somebody rather than just allow the process to happen and meet people naturally. I just feel like if your person ain't on here, they ain't on here. But just be authentic in all of your, meetups or whatever. So I don't know. Just be natural in this whole process. Anyway, Tay asked if he wanted to be married. He said once he have that support, I guess he said he wants to be married, and he feels like once he have that support of that woman, then he will go harder. And I just kind of felt like you should probably go harder with, like, by yourself. That your drive, whatever it is that you have going on, your goals, that should want to make you go hard. What you want should make you want to go hard, not somebody that comes along. So, I text my boo, and I was like, hey, I asked, I'm like, hey, is it some stuff make you go hard? If a woman comes with that, does that make you grind even harder? So boo was like, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. I just kind of feel like I'm going to go hard because I have goals to obtain, and I need to obtain them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. Again, not about me, about them. She said something about she had daddy issues, and it just kind of explains a lot about Tay. He asked Tay, what are they doing with their connections? And this is what I don't like. Because now I feel like you're trying to make her solidify the connection with y'all instead of, connecting with her, with the people she connect with, because she have a good connection with Hussein. I like Tate and Hussein. And again, maybe you have to be there, you have to be those people, and I could be reading it wrong. But I like their connection. Yes, I like Cisco and Tate's connection as well, but I like Tate. I mean, I'm sorry. I like Shanice and Cisco's connection overall. Um, um, so Tay, I'm sorry, y'all. Tay tells Cisco that she wants to strengthen her connection with her man. And I just be like, y'all, ugh. So the ladies meet I'm sorry, y'all. The ladies meet at the vault, okay? And so they're talking about their dates and how everything went. Shanice talks about the body paint. And what I'm noticing as the women are talking about their dates, the women who have connection with other men, their facial expressions are like, like I was just wow. So apparently Hussein, Deanna wasn't feeling Hussein. Angie wasn't feeling Eddie. Angie, Tate, or Sahara wasn't feeling Eddie. Kiara and Sahara wasn't feeling Fritz. But Rose was feeling Hussein and Deanna was feeling Eddie. And I was like, oh, okay. So Sahara was brought up the situation about how Fritz was kind of, talking about her in the vault with the men. And once again, Tommy said without saying, and I'm talking to the men, shut your damn mouth. Whatever happens in the vault stays in the vault. Okay? I don't understand. So her and Shanice kind of gets into it because y'all know Shanice has a connection with Fritz. And so Sahara meets with Fritz. Rose meets with Eddie. At this point, I feel like Sahara met with Fritz to nanny boo boo him because you're in the bottom. And your fate is it was almost like your fate is pretty much decided by me. Now, I get it. She was pissed off because if I was her, I would be pissed off too. But at this point, you know this man ain't feeling you, so leave it alone. Move around and find you somebody else. Like, it is what it is. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do all of this stuff. Just leave well enough alone. And I guess you just couldn't. So that's why I just kind of felt like this at this point. Now you're doing the most, and this is where the episode ends. So we'll find out next week. So I guess this is what they're doing now. Rather than send somebody home that the time it comes on after the first 2 or 3 episodes, they started sending people home in the next episode. So they keep the drama going. They keep it going. They keep you, coming back to watch so you can see who's going to go home next week. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Fritz isn't ready for love, or do you think Eddie isn't ready for love? Anyway, drop it in my comments. And before y'all get out of here, I know I didn't say it in the beginning, I don't think, but I'm saying it in the end. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video that I drop. And please make sure to like up my videos, whether you like it while you're in here or on your way out. Please make sure you like up my videos, okay? Like I told y'all before, the choice for you to like, whether you decide to like, that's between you and Jesus, but you go ahead and like my video, okay? And I will see y'all in the next video, which is raising Canaan. I'll come back with the next one.